What's up, guys? I'm going to be doing an analysis of the trailer for Sonic Frontiers. Not one of them, but actually both. I'm going to be doing an analysis of the teaser trailer we got back in May, as well as the reveal trailer that we got recently at the Game Awards. So starting us off, I'm going to be analyzing the teaser trailer that we initially got. So I want this analysis to be unique. I'm going to be analyzing two trailers instead of one. So we see Sonic running through a forest right here. And this might seem a bit familiar to you guys because, well, Sonic's been kind of running through forests for a long time, actually. Like, for example, the adventure opening, and even this teaser trailer this reveal trailer for Sonic 06 even. Both of them had Sonic running through a forest. Now, I can't think of any other times where it's like this, but yeah, you see Sonic running through a forest, and then, you got this part with the cliff. Keep that in mind, keep that in mind. I'm going to keep this one open because this is actually pretty important to the analysis for the other trailer for this game. But right now, you can actually see Sonic has this sort of like cyan glow around him with these lines and these pink squares. Now, there's two theories floating around about what that could be. Some people have said it's the Phantom Ruby because of these pink squares. And other people have been saying it's a wisp because of these lines. They were saying it could be cyan laser. And while both of them are pretty viable, I think really has nothing to do with either of those. And for some reason in this trailer, they don't even show Sonic's face. And they mostly focus on like his lower body and his shoes. So that might be important, I don't know. You can see his face in this shot for like a split second. Yeah, right here you can see his face. But then you actually see he takes off and uses the boost right there. So that pretty much confirms that the boost is going to be in this game, and even going back to the beginning of the trailer, you can see Sonic's sidestep right there. I don't know if any of you guys saw that little movement he made, but Sonic actually uses the quick step right there to go around that bush. So yeah, you got this Sonic Team logo with these like ancient ruins in the background. And these shapes right here. Keep that in mind, that's important. And then Sonic runs in a circle and makes everything inside of it flash. Now that's, well, I'm gonna avoid talking about leaks, but one of the first leaks we got for this game actually mentioned this thing called the spin cycle, and that could be what we just saw right there. And then we see this weird logo right here, and it's hard to say what that could be. I'm still trying to figure that out. But interestingly enough, that last part of the logo right there reminds me a little bit of Sonic Heroes. I don't know if they're trying to pay homage to that game. To be fair, this is an anniversary title. I know Azuka said it's not, but I don't really care. I consider this an anniversary title. So yeah. Anyways, the whole style of that trailer really reminded me of how they did the trailer for Team Sonic Racing, well, the teaser trailer for that game. You got some shots of Sonic's car and then a super vague logo at the end. And a lot of glitchy effects too. I know I know they have nothing to do with each other, but hang on, let me go back to the beginning of the trailer here. Hello? Let me go back to the beginning of the trailer here. I was prepping for this. Anyways, we see that Sonic Team logo again. And, you know, Sonic's still running through the forest. Keep this in mind. And then you see this robot drilling behind him. I don't know if it's a big robot that sends out these missiles you see right here, or if the missiles themselves were the things chasing him. But whatever it is, these missiles, you see them like homing in on him. And you actually hear a voice saying Sonic over here. And it's been confirmed by Justin on the Sonic official live stream that that voice was actually Amy Rose. You know, the girl that's been fangirling over Sonic for years now, ever since Sonic CD. Yeah, that was actually Amy. So her voice was all echoey and stuff. So I don't know what's going on with Amy. It could be like some leaks were mentioning a ghost girl, so Sonic's friends might be dead. Anyway, Sonic takes a hard left right there. I don't really think that'll mean anything concerning the gameplay, but you actually see like this giant explosion behind Sonic. And I actually think this is what gave Sonic that super-powered boost. Because right after he barely escapes this explosion, seriously, like, if he was a little bit slower, he would have been dead. You actually see some of this energy start to go around him. And as that happens, you see that cybernetic effect from the teaser trailer start to, you know, envelop him again. Like right here, they actually use that as the thumbnail, so I think that explosion made Sonic more powerful. As you see him do the boost again, and then he gets out of the forest and like goes onto that cliff, which that reminds me of the trailer for Sonic 06, because he runs out of this forest and goes to a cliff. Except the only difference is in this trailer, he stops when he gets to the cliff. But in this game, he doesn't care. He just jumps off. You actually see this like landscape right here, which, you know, if like you would actually think this was for an open world Sonic game. It's funny that Sega teased us like that, but I don't really think there's anything that I can get out of that 06 trailer. Oh, right. When Sonic was at the beginning of the trailer, when Sonic actually looked behind him, right here, this reminds me a lot of the intro for Sonic Unleashed. Look at that, same exact facial expression. He's looking back the same exact way. Like, you can't tell me that doesn't remind you of Unleashed. I think Marza even animated this. Anyways, this shot right here has become some, like, kind of iconic. And this particular shot of Sonic standing, like, facing the other way on this cliff reminds me a lot of Sonic in the Black Knight. He's facing a little bit to the left there. Hold up. There, that should be fine. That reminds me a lot of the trailer for Sonic and the Black Knight. I don't know if that was the goal, but I think they were making some tiny references to older Sonic games. And if that's the case, that's really cool, honestly. So next, I'm gonna be going over the landscapes here. This, like, the landscape right here and here, can I mention that, like, the more natural, like, the plains, really reminds me of some levels from Sonic and the Black Knight. Not just limited to this one, but, like, with the rocks and everything, and the grass, and the dirt path, it really reminds me of Sonic and the Black Knight. And again, this looks like it would be an open world game, but anyone who's played Black Knight knows this is on rails. So again, Sega teasing us. Anyways, you actually see like these towers in the background. Um, and then you got this forest right here, which looks different from the one Sonic ran through at the beginning of the trailer. Because I believe these are different types of trees right here. If you look at um the the bark on them, and then there's some water there. So there's a lot to unpack with this particular shot. First off, Sonic himself. He looks like he's using his model from Sonic Forces. That is a big red flag if you ask me. Um, but then you can see some more interesting details in the background. Like, you see another tower over here, and then you see this tower from the last shot again. And what's interesting about this is you can actually see um, like some of the different biomes. You know, a lot of greenery. You see some like the ocean right there, which I hope you can run across water in this game. That would be amazing. Um, and then you see this giant island shaped like a Chaos Emerald. I don't know what this is. I don't know if they were thinking Chaos Emeralds when they made this island right here, but something tells me this might have something to do with, well, getting the Chaos Emeralds. Or it could be some kind of indicator as to where to go. I don't really know. And then you see some mountains in the background, which is cool. And then over here, I want to point this area out. What's going on over here? I think this might be another biome over here. I think this might be a desert region. Because I think, yeah, that looks like sand right over there. And you can even see a pyramid right here. So I believe that's a desert right over here. And then you see some arches over here, which I have a theory about the arches. Actually, before I go on to the next thing, I want to point out this structure right here, kind of shaped similarly to a checkpoint from a classic Sonic game. And I think those could be checkpoints. I'm kind of taking that from someone else's analysis. I don't remember who it was. If I can find them, I'll definitely credit them. But you can see some bridges over here, and then I think these bridges seem like they're man-made, and then this one is like naturally occurring. A lot of interesting stuff here. You can see these ruins right over here, which almost look like it could be some kind of puzzle or maybe a boss arena. And then you see, you know, these ruins right here with like the geometric stuff, which kind of reminds me of the Sonic Team logo with like the shapes there, like the background that they used. Anyways, and then there's some waterfalls. Okay, this is something I wanted to point out. These right here, these kind of look like checkpoints from a classic Sonic game with like that little hole right there. And then you actually see another one in the background over here with this weird structure right here. I don't know what a lot of this is, like what to make of most of this, so I can't really, so I'm sorry if I'm kind of glossing over a lot of stuff here. But you can see a tiny little island right over here. Well, don't know what to call that, like a rock right over there. You see some more landscape right over there, you know, some mountains, I think. Some weird T-shaped structure, and then you got some more arches right over there. It's a really interesting area, a really interesting world. And then you've got, okay, so this right here pretty much confirms there's going to be a day-night cycle for this game. So what's interesting is up here you can actually see what looks like either a bridge or a grind rail for Sonic to use. And then you've got this weird pattern on the wall right here, which it could be decorative. I think you might be able to run on these walls, kind of like Kind of like those panels in Lost World, not the game, the stage from Sonic Adventure. So yeah, this game has a day-night cycle. The last Sonic game to have a day-night cycle was Sonic Dash. And before that, it was Sonic Unleashed, if you want to talk the console games. So pretty cool that they brought back the whole day-night cycle. You can see another grind rail over here and two platforms. And then, can I just say, this landscape right here looks beautiful. And then you've got some mountains off in the distance and some waterfalls. I think the mountains might indicate like some sort of boundary. Like, I think these might be the farthest you can go. At least in like, if there's multiple islands, I think these might mark like the boundaries for each island, you know? And then you see these arches right here, which I don't think I said yet, but I think these arches, along with this pathway right here, I think these arches are meant as sort of a guide. Think of it like, what is it, that helper mode from Super Mario Odyssey? Where it would have the, what you call it, the arrows to guide you. And also helper, like the helper function from Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. But yeah, I think these arches are meant to kind of help you, like, I think these are meant to make the game a bit more linear if you don't really feel like exploring, you know? Even though that's the whole point of the game. Why would you buy this game if you didn't want to explore? But hey, I mean, you can even see a ramp over here, which is interesting because I've seen another clip of this area right here, and this structure right here actually cuts off. So Sonic will have momentum in this game, at least I hope, or you just boost off of it. But yeah, this is a ramp right here, which I'm assuming you can use to launch off of onto the top of this pyramid right here. And I don't even know what these structures are. Like, okay, like a lot of these ruins really remind me of Sky Sanctuary, specifically the Sonic Generations version of it. With the, you know, the stained glass and the material they used, really reminds me of Sonic Generations, like Sky Sanctuary Zone and even the foliage right here. I don't know if that's intentional, but hey. Oh, and that song that was playing just now was beautiful. You can even see some weird pattern on this. I think that could be that same like pattern I pointed out twice already, but you see Sonic in the middle of this field right here, which kind of reminds me of the one from the 06 trailer where Sonic actually gets gunned down, like with the lighting here. You can see this weird robot right here, which if you zoom in on Sonic's eye, hang on, let me turn up the resolution on this to 4K, because I think that's an option. Yep. Let me turn up that resolution. Oh my god, my computer is gonna blow up. You can actually see, I think you might be able to see it more clearly like this. But you can see this weird giant robot that has this pink on the top, and it looks like it has like these two giant arms. I think those are his arms. You can see some like pink lights at the top and some red lights near the bottom. I don't really know what to make of this yet, but it's clear that the bosses in this game are going to be massive. Like, you saw that shadow over Sonic. Not the character, by the way. But you see this giant shadow over Sonic right here. So this thing is trying to crush Sonic. So this game is going to come out on the PlayStation 4 and 5, the Xbox Series X and S, the Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch. Oh, and PC. And it comes out holiday 2022. That vague release trailer, I meant date. They did something similar with Sonic Forces, and I just want to say the marketing for this game so far is kind of reminding me of Forces. I'm not sure if I like that. But anyways, next, we see this shot of this robot, which has some interesting details on it. Like, it has like these sharp, jagged edges, which almost looks like crystalline almost. But you can tell this thing is metallic and is obviously man-made. And when it actually takes a step, it like kicks up tons of dust and even grass. So yeah, this thing is powerful. You even see the lights on it moving a little bit, which is interesting. And Sonic, he does this pretty cool pose there and makes that like angry facial expression. I love how detailed this model is because you can actually see like all of his quills right there, which is pretty cool. But that's a lot of what I've been able to unearth from this trailer. Obviously, the Sega Eye at the end. But yeah, that's a lot of what I've been able to discover with this trailer. I'm going to also analyze the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 trailer that came out along with this. So stick around for that, because I have some things to say about that trailer as well. So this trailer is a bit more mysterious than most other Sonic trailers, so I haven't been able to point out as much as I have with other Sonic games. Like my Sonic Colors Ultimate analysis, I was able to like really go deep into that game because I knew the original game, even though I'd never played it. I knew the original game, so I knew like everything that was different about it. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna analyze Sonic 2, like I just said, and it's your boy signing off. Peace. Take care, everyone.